Well, that was a long intro. Hi, friends. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Let me turn this down because you're probably hearing it in my microphone. Because I'm such a professional streamer. Mama Meat Boy. How you doing? Those fit glutes with the sunglasses, man. I have such strange feelings in my heart. In my heart. And wait, Sky Orb, I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. Simon, how are you? How's everyone doing? I must encaven myself. That's a word, right? It's when you put yourself in a cave-like environment. to encaven. Yes. Hi everyone. So I was a little bit late starting today. Well, a little bit late coming to this screen from the starting soon screen because I finished dusting my apartment. I dusted a little bit last night while I was waiting for my laundry. Yes, I was so productive yesterday, so I may have... Let's start over. Hi everybody, how are you? Jambo Habari Gani. I am in a very strange mood that there isn't quite a word for in the English language. I don't know if there's a word for it in any other language. But yeah, let's just say I'm in like a... you know what, let's go with feisty. I'm feeling a little feisty today. Living up to my hair. What's a sky orb? Black tights all day. Sorry, I started quoting a song that literally nobody knows except for me. Well, not nobody in the world, but nobody here. Because it was a very specific song written by somebody during the years I went to college in Wisconsin about coasties. And if you didn't go to school in like Wisconsin, you don't know what a coastie is. So it was full of references like to the university proper too. So like it's not even, I'll play it for you guys in a minute. Let me just like, I'm so distracted. I'm full of energy and it has nowhere to go right now. So just like, I don't know, can we dance it out? Hey Hexador, how you doing? Just like, normally when I feel like I feel aggressive right now. Like, I'm happy, but also like ready to fucking fight. So normally when I feel like this, I would go for a run, but here I am with you, which is gonna be great. We're gonna get into the game. I'm gonna chill out eventually. It'll happen. But it's also one of those moments where I was like, it is 8 in the morning and I would really like a glass of wine. I actually misspelled that fight wine. F-I-T-E wine at first. Oh boy. I wish I was aggressively happy. I think it's both. It's a mixture of like, I'm happy. I'm happy, but I'm also extremely aggressive. Like, it's feisty, man. I'm ready to YOLO all up. I'm just like referencing Heroes of Fitness emotes at this point. I'm ready to fight, and I would normally go for a run, but here I am. So let's see, I don't remember what I did Thursday. Oh, I went to therapy, that's what I did. So this past Thursday after stream, I, did my shutdown stream things, watched a little AGDQ, and, ran some errands, and then went to therapy, and then came back, and then made dinner, and probably watched more AGDQ. Then Friday, I went into work, and we settled the schedule for this coming week. It's supposed to snow in Portland, so we are having a snow day on Wednesday, which means I'm not going into work on Wednesday. So I've been trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do on Wednesday, because it's extra stream time. My boss was like, you plan to stream the whole day. And I was like, all right. I was like, you know me. Anyway, so we planned next week. Long story short, if you look at oops, I forgot to put it down there. If you look at the schedule that I posted on Discord or Twitter and I'm about to post on my own Ding Ding channel, you'll notice that, I have a question mark, a big old question mark, and I'm putting it in the panels down below as we speak. Because I couldn't make up my mind. So I'm hoping that I will have the energy and stamina to stream for a lot of the day, but I want to do too many things is the problem. Like, I want to finish Vambrace. I want to play Rain World. I don't want to leave that from, like, I definitely want to play Rain World next week, because otherwise I'll forget everything. I've probably already forgotten everything. Part of me wants to put in an extra elite day, and the other part of me is like, well, you have extra time to like set up something crazy, and it's not a scheduled story time day, so do something not story. So I was like, well, what about Just Dance or Rock Band, which I need to test and make sure that it even works without a horrific delay. So there's a lot of things that I would like to do, and I just couldn't fucking make up my mind. So I'm thinking I'll probably start at 9 a.m. And we'll do a lot of different things within the day, but I want to sort of block it out. Say, like, we'll do Just Dance for the first 3 hours or something, and then we'll do Twitch Sings and or Rock Band for the next 3 hours, and then 4 hours of Rain World. So it's like 10-hour stream, and I'm like, how the fuck am I don't know. I need to like sincerely sit down and think about it. I should have done it yesterday, but I was too busy being productive in other ways. So, but I'm getting there. Anyway, so let me submit that. That is now in the information panels down below, and I'll let you guys know when I actually figure it out. So, Friday, I've been very lazy. I've mentioned that I've been very, very lazy this whole month, and a lot of December too. Although December was, busy with work and this and that. But I was like, I really need to, my to-do list is getting out of control. I need to like get shit done. But Friday, I did not get shit done. I got home from work, and actually, I caught Flagship Friday, which is the Flagship is a stream team full of a bunch of lovely people, and I got to see them playing Terraria, and that was really fun. I got to catch the end of that, and then I probably watched AGDQ and was not productive at all. I did, and then Daniel the Demon was streaming later that night, and I was like, hey, you know what I should do? I should go get some wine. And I did. So I went to the farther grocery store, the one that is farther away, because the wine is cheaper. But then I saw hard kombucha, it's berry and ginger, and I was like, well, if I get really, really cheap, shitty wine. I got $3 Chuck. I'm letting you in on my shame, you guys. $3 Chuck. Do you know $3 Chuck? Sometimes it's $2 Chuck, depending on where you live. But it's like $2 or $3 Chuck. It's not good. It is not good wine. That's why it's $3. But I was like, if I buy this instead of the $4 bottle that I was gonna get, then I can have the kombucha. That, for some reason, that was my logic. The 6-pack of kombucha was like $10, so it's not breaking the bank or anything, but I was like, I'll get 2 bottles of $3 Chuck so that I don't have to travel so far for my next bottle of wine. It'll just be in my apartment. And then I can have the kombucha because I've saved $2. So I came back with a fuckload of alcohol, And then Daniel was streaming, and he's sponsored by Voodoo Ranger, which makes amazingly delicious beers. And he was being like all hyper and just like, oh man, hanging out in his channel was super fun. I've lurked in his channel a few times, but I'm coming out of hibernation. I've said to you guys before that I've been sort of hermity. Like, if I pop into somebody's stream, like I'll say hi, maybe one other comment, and then I kind of fade away. And I've just been not exactly antisocial. I don't know. I've just been kind of like hermiting. And outside of stream and work, like I just haven't really been engaging as much as I usually do. Hey JP, yeah, shame. There's a certain amount of shame that just comes with buying a bottle of $3 Chuck. That's what we would get in college. That's like college wine. But it was still kind of shameful. It's kind of like getting a 30-pack of Beast. Oh, what is that even called? Milwaukee's Best? We called it Beast. It's really, really bad. It's such shitty beer. You usually get really cheap gross vodka. Do you mix it with something? Because, like, getting really cheap alcohol that doesn't taste very good and mixing it, you usually get around a lot of that. But this is just wine. And typically you don't mix wine with things. So anyway, I had 3 of those kombuchas. They're 6.5%, and I'm a tiny lady. So I was feeling real good. Friday was a fucking riot. I stayed up way too late. I stayed up way too late. My favorite thing to do, of course, is record duets on Twitch Sings when I'm a little toasty, so I did some of that. So I was like singing and hanging out with Daniel and his chat and just like, ooh, I was in my first hype train on his channel. And that was a lot of fun. That was very exciting. I got this emote from it. And now I'm cleaned out of bits though, because I'm poor. But yeah, I got an emote. Did that fly across the screen and I just missed it? Also, can my hair like cooperate? My hair is getting unruly. I've had to pat it down. Anyway, so that was my Friday. I went fucking ham and it was awesome. I had a great time. But that meant that in the morning on Saturday, I was like, I'm really warm. Gee, I wonder why. Is it because I'm a wee bit hungover? It was just a little bit. So I just stayed in bed until 10. And then I was like, phone, what's happening on the AGDQ? And then it was the Guitar Hero showcase. And I was like, get out of bed. We got to go watch this because my phone would not stop buffering. And then after I watched that, I was very productive. I went for a run on Saturday. I did laundry. I dusted all of my like computer area. I booked our hotel for TwitchCon. And I'm making moves towards going to PAX East. I really want to go to PAX East. I just have to finalize a couple of things, but I think I'm gonna go because I have some JetBlue credit. Like, I have $250 to spend at JetBlue, and so basically my flight would be free if I fly from Seattle. See, that's the thing, though. Portland flights are, for some reason, fucking expensive, which is why I'm not going to South. But if I fly to Boston from Seattle, it's, like, significantly cheaper. Like, $100 cheaper. So I just have to, spend $22 to get a bus up there. But basically I'm not, oh, and I can get JetBlue. So JetBlue didn't have flights from Portland either. That was the other thing. So I'd have to pay out of pocket for flights. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna go. But yeah, I did laundry. Like, everything is folded and put away. And this morning I got up, I dusted the whole rest of the apartment, I vacuumed, I cleaned my vacuum cleaner. So this is why I was late. And also why I didn't solidify the schedule for the week. It's mostly solidified. It's just Wednesday, I'm just like, I don't know. But yeah, so everything is very clean, except I need to finish scrubbing my kitchen. I need to clean the bathroom, and I need to sweep and mop. But everything has been dusted and vacuumed. No shame in being a hermit. That's your everyday except Saturday. It's not a Lecta thing to do, though. Usually chase it. Simon, that's disgusting. Ugh. I can't do straight vodka. Vodka does not taste good to me. Just, like, I'll have drinks with vodka in it. It's excellent for, like, mixed drinks. But just straight up vodka, no matter how good it is, I don't think that's a thing I can do. I'm much more of a whiskey person. I'll do gin. Gin and tonics. It was so good. Had to get up early yesterday, which effectively showed me how screwed I am when I go back to work in 5 days. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get out of bed this morning until 7. I set my alarm for 5:30, but I did not sleep well at all last night. I was like, ooh, clean sheets, clean comforter, clean pillowcases. I'm all nice and showered, like everything's all clean, I'm cozy. And I got in bed at a reasonable time after having turned screens off at 9, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I just tossed and turned the entire night, so I was like, I didn't get out of bed until 7. That's an extra hour and a half that I was like there. It makes you really crap Russian. I only like the vodka when I am gerlat. When I am gerlat, I like the vodka. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the game now. But that was my weekend up until now, and that's what our prospects are for next week. So we've got Vambrace today. We're gonna have, basically it's a normal schedule except for Wednesday. I will probably be on way earlier, but I need to make a decision. I was just too busy trying to be a productive human. Oh, also my run was really shitty. Well, really shitty compared to what my best has been. My best has been, did I get 3.9? I forget. Let me just search for 3.9. No, 3.4. That's a 5K. Yeah, so my best has been a 5K. Boot up the game. Play the game. So to only run a mile and a half after having that be my best was like a little bit of a bummer, but I hadn't gone since before my birthday, since November 16th, so I shouldn't really be that hard on myself. I'm very hard on myself sometimes. It's something I'm working on. Okay, so I know it says chapter 3, but we just beat the main boss, which really indicates the end of the chapter. But what happened last time at the end of chapter 2 is we read a bunch of codex entries, and we... I don't know that I'm in the mood for a story game today. We'll see how long this lasts. I might just, like, fuck up my entire schedule. It's fine! Fenris Mola, evening? You must be in the Europe and further regions, but hello, welcome. But yeah, we read a bunch of codex entries and had, that was loud, and had side quests and stuff, and then the game was like, congratulations! We had the splash screen for chapter 3. So I'm assuming that will happen again, but we're essentially on chapter 4 because we beat the main boss. Sweden, gotcha! Well, hello and welcome. I don't know kilometers. Couldn't walk upstairs normally. Yeah, that's when you know you've pushed it a wee bit far, my friend. Okay, so what were we doing? But yeah, so that's what my week has been. It was trying to break out of being so hermity and so what is this? Bronze ring. Ah, yes, yes. Now this is something that we can equip. So I'm surprised to say it's a perfect fit. It looks real cute on us. But anyway. So I think I was going to try and craft some things, and we've got codex entries. I've got a lot of reading to do. How are you all doing? Tell me what your week has been like. But yeah, my week has been like being super lazy, not doing anything on my to-do list unless I absolutely had to, and then finally like hunkering down after a slight hangover yesterday and like go, 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 go. And I watched a lot of AGDQ still. What did they get up to? I know they beat SGDQ 2019, which was over 3 million. It was 3,003,000, I think? Was that what it was? Or was it 300,000? And you probably only speak Fahrenheit and not Celsius. That is true. Unless you tell me it's 0 degrees Celsius, then I understand. That's 32 Fahrenheit. That I understand. But after that, I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, I was spending a lot of time trying to get shit done, and I didn't solidify the schedule, and we're gonna do our best here. Okay, what's this? Ooh, so this is the first letter from our dad, and this is the second letter, I'm assuming also from our dad? We don't know. The Great Reckoning. The unfettered cosmos is in flux. The home of the eternal flame is besieged by war and calamities of an unnatural character. The followers, second children, contend against an eldritch wisdom of which they understand little. Despite their gifts, they are woefully outmatched, and the survival of their kind is not guaranteed. Should they survive the great disturbance, a period of peace and complacency will follow. Okay. Speak only zeros, yeah. 1 kilometer would be 0.6 miles. So 4.3496. That's a pretty decent thing there. Ooh, hoo, hoo! Look at all these things we got. Look at all these things we can read now. I might do a halvesies. We might read some and then continue. Eldritch. Oh, I got a thing for this. Ooh, look at me escaping those tentacles. But do I really want to escape the tentacles?
You just see my feet.
Tentacles.
And be like, I gotta just
Glare. You know, sometimes. Also, I'm probably going to be a little bit mentally distracted. I just feel it. It's part of like, so the feisty is wearing off, but I'm still really energetic, so I'm like, I think it's because I had to like focus my brain to like get everything out that I wanted to say to you guys this morning, which was a lot. It's hard for me to stay. Oh yeah, crotch parts! On brand. That's... That quote is real good. Yeah, okay. Ahem. The fashioning of Lunera. The All-Mother was unsatisfied with her creation. She wandered through the vast expanse of cosmos until she found an agreeable heaven, which served her well for striving. I will say, though, that before I went for my run, I actually did like a decent amount of stretching because I knew that I hadn't had enough water. So I was like, okay, I'm going to actually stretch, and I'm going to have water. But I did enough stretching that my legs and feet and tendons were like not protesting, which is what happens usually when I go for a run. It's usually that like my breathing is fine, but I was like out of breath. I need to get it back. So next time I have a moment and it's not raining, I'm gonna go. Even though it's cold, I'm gonna go anyway. She produced a frozen moon and warmed it with her breath. I need to get me one of these all-mothers. Can just treat my lich fingers like a frozen moon. Wearing her vambraces, she wrought a land of divine symmetry, filled with brilliant crystal arches, diamond-faceted surfaces, fields of mana, and clear flowing water. She named this moon Lunera. Birth of Archons 1. The All-Mother wandered the surface of Lunera until she found an agreeable ground, which served her well for contriving. She sculpted the Archons, known to us as the Old Ones and the Firstborn, from diamond and breathed into them the breath of life. She touched them with the aspect of restraint, and they have been the only witnesses of her many hands at work ever since. She fashioned halos from the light of her eyes, and affixed these to the heads of her archons, binding them to Lunera. She bestowed them with the gift of sight beyond, and they have witnessed all to come ever since. The All-Mother desired to create a lasting testament to her creation of cosmos. She produced a molten world, and it cooled with her breath. Her Vambraces, she wrought high mountains, or with her Vambraces, she wrought high mountains, low hills, and flat fields on the world's surface. She created rifts and valleys, filling the deepest of these with rivers, lakes, seas, and oceans. She seeded these places, then shaped all manner of fauna from clay, and placed their dormant bodies throughout the lands and waters. Creation of Ethera, too. She secured the flame eternal in the heart of this world, and life flourished. The seeds sprouted, and rich flora spread across the world's surface. The fauna awoke and migrated the land. She fashioned the 7 colossi, gargantuan creatures, from mountains. She tasked them to be the world's sleeping sentinels, and attuned their senses to the world's harmonic resonance. She named this world Ethera. Hey, that's where we are! Events. Did we read this one? Yep. Formation of the Chancery. The Chancery is an assembly of diplomats and government officials from 5 realms and free cities. Its primary purpose is to debate and pass new policies which affect all members of the Alliance. The Herald, the spokesman and de facto leader of the Chancery, is always a chosen representative from the free city-states to offset the influence of the 5 realms. The individual serves elected terms of 5 years and can be re-elected indefinitely. I did want to see the augurs. Sight Beyond imbues its recipients with divine prescience. Prescience? How do you say that word again? I forget. Pre-science. No, I know it's not that. And I think it's prescience. Prescience? Harmo Timos, good to see ya. How you doing? The queen of the hype, I am here. Glad to see more Vambrace, yeah. So on story days, that's ones that I start in the morning, we just tend to play one game and we just go until it's done, or until I decide I don't want to play this anymore ever again. Maybe this is just where the game puts my headspace at. Word choice in mythology is still kind of spicy. Yeah! No, I really like the word choices. The writing in this game just kind of like tickles me in a way that is enjoyable. I just like it. Prescience? Okay. A knowledge of events outside the confines of time itself. Some say it is direct communication from the All-Mother herself. They alone possess the only tenuous links to the All-Mother, a gift of their shared bloodline to Metatron. It's a funny name. These individuals are known... Wait, wasn't that a character in, Undertale? Wasn't Metatron a character in Undertale? Total was 3,131,475. Megaton? Okay. Similar consonants in there. Metatron is an angel? Okay, I'll believe you, Bear. How you doing? Metaton was the Undertale. Okay. Close! Whatever. Very close. It's all the same. They're all the same person. They're all the same person. Anyway, okay, that's enough. I don't know what that was about. These individuals are known by many names: augurs, seers, shamans, oracles, heroes, and guardians. They were the heroes of old, individuals of renown, the augurs too. The intensity of Sight Beyond's insight slowly turns the bearer's hair white. Visions of things to come emerge abruptly, and the burden of how to act upon that knowledge drives some to insanity. The recipients may have trouble interpreting them. Augurs were often prolific individuals. Some became kings, served as generals, or provided counsel to men of power. Others became vagabonds, shirking the implied responsibilities of their gift and searching for meaning in a world that few others could perceive. The Great Hunt, the Conclave, determined that an elite group of guardians, the Inquest, would hunt and imprison the Archons. Once captured, the prisoners would be subjected to an intense period of interrogation. This process could span weeks or months and was used to gather more information concerning the whereabouts of the remaining fiends. I don't know what they're talking about, the fiends. The Inquest's methodologies proved effective, and with the success of their campaign, the Colossi retreated to faraway lands. Okay. So some shit went down. I'm not reading all of this. We've read Shades and Wraiths. We'll come back to the races. Yeah, this is a lot. We'll come back and read some of this. I did Gang of Four. The Shades of Eisner. This is the one I was looking for. We will read the rest of this at some point. But we got like a stupid amount of codex entries at the end of yesterday, and I didn't read them. Your internet's pooping. Tell it to stop. I think the name was probably a riff on Metatron. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the names that are in here are, like, taken from other things. Just in general. But yeah, media likes to recycle stuff and put their own spin on it. There's a Japanese word for that. And I can never remember exactly what it is. It's like shuko, something like that, something like shuko. Like fan fiction is considered shuko, where you take an original work and you like do your own stuff with it, and it's not considered like stealing intellectual property, which I thought was really interesting. Paying for 100, getting around 3. Fucking A, dude. I'd be calling them all the time. Okay, I also need to call Xfinity, because they're like, hey, you used over 1,000 megabytes? Yeah, megabytes, not bits. You used over 1,000 megabytes, so if you do that 2 more times in a month, we're gonna charge you, what is it? It's like something stupid like $10 per megabyte after that. And I was like, how did and they're like, well, you can look at the usage chart, but it doesn't tell you what the usage is. It just tells you how much per month. I'm like, well, that doesn't give me any sort of useful information whatsoever. Because it's not like, download or like this was mobile or whatever. And it's just gone up and up and up since I've moved in, but I'm doing the same fucking shit that I've been doing. Spending some time watching Twitch before making myself dinner, watching stuff on Netflix, done chores and taking care of Lupin. Woo! We all gotta learn to be kinder to ourselves. You don't need to convince yourself that you're allowed to do things that are fun. Okay, so the merchant, we beat the merchant. The warden, we beat the warden. So we have the overseer and the priestess. So we've got, theoretically, 2 more bosses and then whatever sort of end game. That's what I wanted to take a look at. All right, enough of this. Let's go back to quests. We have to go have Balthazar decipher the codex page. This is all finished. I don't know why it's in here. Ask Volsung about the Nibelung key. Apprehend Isabel. Okay, so I feel like I've just been nonstop like I pimped out my daggers with silver ingot. It's the only way to hurt the spooks, Pimp those daggers, baby! 1 shot, 1 kill. Who says that in Dota? Where's mana when you need them? 1 shot, 1 kill. I swore. Who is that? Dang it! You can trust my aim, Chief.
Oi there!
What are you waiting for, lassie? Let's get this show on the road. Yeah, I suck at... I absolutely suck at Scottish accents. Okay. I'm just doing a little check we're doing a codex page check. Drow does it? Okay, that's why I didn't know it right off the top of my head. Thank you, Mama Meat Boy. Ah, my brain is happy. Oh, Charlotte's just gone. We didn't give her the undies. She mad. Yeah, see, I make sure that they transfer me to someone with power before I get off the phone. I refuse to get off the phone. And they like cannot hang up on you. It's funny. Might be wrong. I mean, that makes sense. Because it was either her or Lena. But it doesn't make sense for Lena to say that. So yeah, we're gonna do our little, we're gonna go around. We're going to search for codex pages. Check the marketplace. I don't remember what all we have here. We can sell our Boolean chips. I know that all of this is used for crafting, so I don't want to get rid of it. I think this is used for crafting? I don't fucking know! It's hard to tell, but I feel obligated to just hoard everything. Aha. My favorite human. What are you looking for? I might buy this dowsing rod. I gotta take a look at... That scared me. I thought I bought something by accident. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking around for codex entries and doing any quests we come across. Nyarabet, how you doing? It's someone in Dota. Get outside. You turd. I shouldn't tell Narae I have the Tantini. If she says anything, it could ruin my relationship with Sitara. Well, okay, well I won't then. Da-dun-da. You know what, I'm not gonna go too nuts here. I feel like we got... I'm not seeing any new codex entries, so I'm just going to assume that there aren't any. Exhaustion, long weekend. I feel you. I can't believe I barely slept last night. I was like so excited to be in bed. I was all productive. I went for a run. I did laundry. I was tired. I was ready. Yeah, she's got a detective costume. She's got lingerie. She's got a lot of stuff. Watching silly videos for it. It makes sense. One shot, one kill. So we do have to talk to Volsung, but I also wanted to see the crafting stuff before... Of course, I'm like, I'm not gonna go crazy looking for codex pages, and now I have to go crazy looking for codex pages. Talindra has spoken. She will not be associated with the experiments of those who dabble in the profane art of blood magic. I advise you to hand over the adamant heart immediately. Over my shorn beard! Tell your matriarch that her assistance is no longer needed. I have already made up my mind. Your deceit has gone too far this time. You're the outlander that found King Argrim. Convenient that I should find you here. Matriarch Talindra has instructed me to invite you to the Sylvani Healing Hall tomorrow. Please look for her there. This will not be the last you hear from me, Volsung. She looks cranky, but I want to do her. I feel like we'd have really good angry sex. I don't know if I've ever had angry sex, just... Maybe I have. I don't remember. Thanks for letting us know. Listen, this game is full of characters we lust after. I'm not the only one. It's just Lounge Tiger's not here right now. Do they all have fox ears? Well, we were in the fox ear territory, so yes. Can only be equipped on hedge mages, shadowmancers, blood mages, fencers. I think Maya is a fencer. But yeah, I wanted to... I gotta take my stuff out of the thing. A light sturdy vest. Max vigor 7, max health 13. This is what we have on pretty much everybody right now, except for me. I want this. I want this adventurer kit. I think we don't have a camping kit, though. So I need chains. You know what, I'm gonna need to take notes. Can't remember anything. I'm gonna go get all my crafting stuff from my inventory. Oh, you know what? Let's check this. Because, we do have some storage in here. Okay, so it does not transfer over. If you put something in here, it's not the same as what you might put in any of the other locations where you can store things. Good to know. Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be a thing. Interesting. That will probably go immediately onto my wish list, because I adored the first one. I forgot what I was doing. I'm so distracted right now. Mostly because my brain is like, don't do things with me. And I'm like, but I need you. I need you. Boop, boop. Alright, can I just take everything? Okay, so I just removed everything from storage, actually. Okay, now I'm gonna see what we can craft. What I would like to craft, what I want to craft. So my plan was to get Maya a better tent so that we can use her crow, or raven, or whatever. And then Jinwoo, I was maybe going to replace her with that healer, since I'm only really using her for the tent stat. Because the merchantry stat has not, I haven't noticed a difference at all. Yeah, I know about Ori2. Reinstalled it, it got a bit harder because I'm old as fuck, but it's still easy. Go fuck yourself. Go eat toes. Go eat toes. I just play this game on like insane difficulty. You know, like uber extra ultra difficulty. But it's like a fucking breeze. I don't know why everyone's saying this game's so hard. No, I didn't say suck toes. I said eat them. Consume toes. Eat them. Cause yeah, I like her as a character, but she does poop for damage, and her stats aren't really doing us any favors. Yeah, anyway. So I want to get a camping kit. I haven't found anywhere to buy one yet. We can buy a dowsing rod. But I wanted to craft things. Please don't. Why? Why don't you let me have any fun, Bear? Okay. Slight 1, max health, max vigor. So I wanted to get... I'm gonna take notes here. Maya. I want to put... I want to get a camping kit. So either a camping kit or a fire kit. I haven't found either one of those yet. But I want adventurer kit on her. So I've written that down. I'm sure there's going to be another one too, like a third upgrade. But I just want to see... Camping kit. And to get that, we need a fire kit. 1 fire kit. We need 5, what is that, junk? Yeah, 5 junk. and 5 rope and thread. So this is so that it's easier for me to pick stuff up. And then to craft the adventurer kit, you need the camping kit. And you need 4 planks of wood and 5 chains. More than 2 chains. Which means you're a badass. So that's what I want in her, because that will give us extra special tent powers and max health 11. She will be, unfortunately, lacking in extra... what is that? Vigor. Extra vigor. Sylvani perfume. Merchantry. Yeah, I will probably never want to craft this, so I don't give a shit. Divining rod. Awareness +2. Max health 11. Part of me kind of wants this. But I also like having the extra vigor. So I'm gonna write it down, because I might put that on Luther. Witching. Witching rod takes... you have to have divining. 4 ectoplasm. 4 academic clutter, see? Okay. And for the divining rod... this is so sloppy. You need a dowsing rod, which we can go buy, which I think I will, just so that we have it. We need 4 scrap metal. And 4 ectoplasm. So I'm hoping that the upgrades include some vigor. You're the fun police, you are. I got assassin belt, sleight, and max health. We haven't really needed to have a higher sleight than what we have already. What's this? Ooh, combat and health. I mean, that's cool. So far, though, I'm enjoying the fine vests on everybody. Everybody has a fine vest, which gives us extra vigor, which honestly is a harder stat to keep up than health, I've found, because it just goes down when you travel and it's cold, which is always. So to craft, or does everyone have a fur vest? I think everyone has fur vests. And then somebody's got a fine vest. So let me just adventure vest. Adventurer's vest needs fine vest and 5 scrap metal and 1 durian oil. I haven't found any of that, so that's interesting. And then these are all only usable by specific people, which is less useful to me. Alright, but at least I know what I want now. At least I know what I want. I don't know that I'm going to buy any of these. Bruh, bruh. Or maybe I will just use my money to buy these things. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna search around for A, codex pages, and B, I'm gonna talk to every merchant to see if I can buy the base items for these. Never mind those frolicking elves. What brings you here, girl? As you may have heard, I found the king. Yes, a fine service you have done for the crown and our people. We have a problem, though. Lanville believes Isabel Salazar may possess the king's key to Nibelung. I heard you were the chief engineer before the city fell. Oh, wait, that's lyric. Just kidding. I wasn't doing voices today. Ah, breathe, Lecta. Fuck. Calm down. I have a lot of physical energy today. My brain is like dead. And I'm trying to take out all my physical energy with my voice. So I just have not stopped rambling since I started an hour ago. I need to calm down and breathe. Shh. You heard correctly, not to worry. The furnace needs 2 keys to be activated. The second key is in my possession. I have it right. Jumping jackalopes. My key, it's gone! What? Surely you must have misplaced it. Impossible. I always keep it right here. The only logical explanation for its absence is that it was stolen. I'll bet that witch Isabel made off with it to the surface. But you're always here. This is bad. Very bad. We need to stop Isabel before she accesses the furnace core. I sense some treachery is afoot. I need to report this to Zakard immediately. Wait a moment. If you're going there, I have an unusual favor to ask of you. My dear son, Volrung, fell to illness some years ago. He passed away months before the fall of Eisenair. I'm sorry. But he's still with me. That is to say, his essence is in a soul stone. I've been working tirelessly to create a suitable vessel for it. What do you mean, vessel? A heart and a body. That's what is required. I completed the body, but was forced to leave it behind in my workshop on the surface. And what of the heart? I was collaborating, unsuccessfully, with Talindra to craft a hedge-magicked heart. Our experiments all resulted in failure. I lost hope until I discovered the heart could be powered by a unique synthesis of hedge and blood magic. I approached Mithra of the Naziri, and he agreed to power my construct. After placing the soul stone within it, he made it beat with life. It's finally ready to be installed within the golem shell I left in my workshop. Would you be willing to fulfill this great task for me? Dabbling in blood magic is not to be taken lightly. The Naziri could have ulterior motives for helping you. He provided the missing ingredient to save my son's life. What father would not agree to such a proposition? Please. I will take the adamant heart with me, but you should know that this will not be my first priority. Thank you. Here it is. Please handle the heart delicately. I look forward to your safe return. I should update Zakard. There's treachery and feet!
You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just...
Air is good for me? What? No fucking way. Ooh, what does she have to say now that, the traitor's gone? Did you really find the king? The Green Flame are holding him captive at Ice Ridge Penitentiary. The leader of our people was trapped out there alone. It is hard to believe he survived this long. He had a strong spirit. That must have kept him going. Hakon and Prince Gunnar must be so grateful for your help. I heard they sent a search party to find him. Well, hopefully he makes it back and does not die. We're hoping he's not a dead thing. So yeah, I'm just walking, looking for codex pages, taking a brief jaunt, and then we're just fulfilling quests. I might read a couple more codex entries. Whoop! Found it. Yes. I'm obsessed with the codex. I like collecting things, and it's also it's lore, which is also excellent. So I'm very excited. All right. So we've looked there. We've looked through the Foxier marketplace. We're going to talk to Balthazar because we have a new Fancy Dancy page, and we need the Fancy Dancy page for our main quest. Huh. Huh. Okay. Ooh, Doctor Who. I need to catch up on that. I'm only one episode behind. Huh. 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 Huh.
Hello.
Huh. Balthazar, I've returned from the surface and have with me another missing page from the Codex Illuminus. You sure know how to keep an old man busy. Let me see this page. Interesting. I've interpreted the text for you. It seems that the 4 missing pages may be connected by a theme of prophecy, but this one I have never seen. Thank you. I could never have imagined the secrets that Eisenair would reveal to me. I'm returning to the surface for an expedition to the industrial district soon. Maybe I'll discover another missing page there. It's as if they're revealing their locations to me. I was just studying the ancient roots of the ascending room. I will have you arrive in a hidden waypoint located southwest of your destination. Stay vigilant in your pursuit of Isabel. Should you corner her, expect to experience the full wrath of her sorcery. Rumor of her powers precede her. If it comes to that, I'll be ready. Your perk level increased. Ooh, I'm so perky. I think I'm gonna go for another combat. Because again, my companions kind of do all of this. I kind of want pack horse, but I think I want combat first, then pack horse. That's my plan. Cool. So now I do 4 damage, which is a lot in this game. I'm very excited about that. Alright, so that indicates to me that I'll probably get 4 upgrade points, because we've been getting those pages from... we've gotten one from each defeated boss. So we defeated Manduke, the Warden, and that gave us the first page. And then we defeated the Warden, whose name I can't fucking remember. We'll call him Theo, for no reason whatsoever. And he gave us the other page. I'm just looking for codexes real quick. So there's 2 more bosses. So I'm assuming that means 2 more perk points. Which then means... No, M-A-N-D-U-K. You silly. You know what, let's go ahead and talk to him since he's right here.
Ah.
Lyric, what's wrong? I've talked to Volsung as you asked. His key is gone. He suspects Isabel stole it before she escaped Dalark. Then I must reconsider Lanville's plan. I'm still willing to do this expedition with him. Our first priority must be to find Isabel and retrieve those keys. We cannot risk the green flame gaining control of the Nibelung. While you and Lanville attend to that, I will focus on weeding out any aid Isabel may have received here. With our combined efforts, Isabel will not get far. Let us hope that is so. She has proven to be a cunning adversary. I've wizened to her trickery. My guardians are at your command. Go now and stop her. I also think we'll change outfits again before we leave. You know, just for funsies. Hey, Wormy, how you doing? Must have been compensating? What? Who compensating for what? Hello. Codex page. It's everything I ever dreamed it would be. Codex page. Woo! I'm something else today. I don't even fucking know. Codex page. I also want to come up with a day-night 30-day challenge. I have too many things that I want to do, but I think other than just generically finishing my to-do list, I think my next thing is gonna be... Why can't I go in here? Is gonna be to get my art on the walls. I've lived here how many months? That's usually like one of the first things that I do. I just really hate... I hate it. Hey Norm, what's up, man? So we've looked throughout there. We've got quests in here. Let's go ahead. Wait. Did we come in here? What's here? We've not looked in here in a while. Let's go look. Let's go to prison! I should have known better than to trust in Adini. That female drifter told me her friend was recently assaulted, but they did not know the identity of the attacker. I decided to have a bit of harmless fun with this. I told her I knew the man's identity, then led her there and pointed out the first hapless fool I saw. I could have never anticipated the ruckus that Banshee would stir up. She attacked the poor fellow and nearly beat him unconscious. Then another thought occurred to me. I struck the ascending room's control panel and broke it during the chaos of the fight. As usual, Crimson Rain were blamed. I smiled while imagining the look on Hilda's face, and would have gotten away with it too, if not for your meddling. It was a secret to everybody. Your harmless fun put everyone in danger. You should think long and hard about what you've done today. You're a fucking traitor, and I thought that they would hang or exile you. Okay. Progress has been saved. Hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna go to the side first and then uppies and downies. Codex pages. Oh yeah, boy. Oh, hello. This doesn't bode well. I've never seen anything like it. What shall we do? Even if your knowledge of hedge magic fails these patients, I fear no one can help them. Oh, if even your knowledge. Can I... Never ever. Can I help you? What's wrong with these patients? They returned to us from the surface. We soon realized their unusual injuries had left them stricken with a rare disease. I've utilized the full extent of my medical knowledge here, but I'm afraid I have no cure for their affliction. These men suffer from wraith poisoning. I have fought many a wraith in my trips to the surface, but have never contracted this. Few are susceptible to this side effect of making contact with wraiths. Furthermore, it only occurs when deep wounds have been inflicted. Unfortunately, there's little to no modern research on this topic to inform my own studies. If only we could consult the ancient archons. They must have shared knowledge of how to treat such ailments. What I wouldn't give to be in my old study in Sylvia. Perhaps I'd be fortunate enough to find a dusty old tome containing the cure we seek. Alas, we know no such luggage. Yes. I have, of course, seen the guild. Actually, in a very long roundabout way, the guild is the reason that I'm on Twitch. Hey, there we go. Shit. Yes, thank you, Simon. But yeah. So my dad, when the guild was released on Xbox, my dad was like, oh, there's this show. I want to show it to you. So he showed me the guild. And then, you know, I saw all of the guild, and then Felicia started Geek and Sundry, so then I watched almost every single video that came out on Geek and Sundry in like the first 3 years that it existed. And one of my favorite shows on there. Also, so I loved the vlog, and I loved the episode with Sean, where they're making the perfume, and he smells it and he goes, ding ding 5. Like that was the name of his personalized scent, was ding ding 5. And I reference that all the time, and no one ever knows what I'm talking about. It's great. But one of my favorite shows on Geek and Sundry was Metadating, which was Sean Plott, Sean Bouchard, and Lee Grainer. And that was the precursor to Mostly Walking. And Mostly Walking, realizing via, I think it was Chad Buttbag's Twitter, which is a joke account from one of the characters from a Metadating episode. But Chad Buttbag on Twitter was like, oh, you can watch Mostly Walking live. And I was like, cool. I don't know what this Twitch website is, but I'll click, I want to watch this live. And so here I am. You know the rest. So in a roundabout way, it was my dad and then the guild that are the reason I'm here today. No, I think a lot of the Sylvani just have masks. I don't think it's for any specific reason. Hey Wraith Dagger, what's up? I need to fucking breathe. I'm glad the baby in here has stopped crying.
Bye bye.
Alright, let's go upstairs. We gotta talk to the boss lady. No, he's just like poking that dude's spine. Don't poke it. Don't poke it! Spines are not for poking! Don't poke spines. No codex pages amongst the ill. Apparently. The matriarch awaits you. Please follow me.
Okay.
Whoop! Ah, she's invited us to tea.
Hey.
Hey. That's a voice. Evelia Lyric, I'm happy you came. The honor is all mine, matriarch. I have been informed of your presence. I can't keep that up. And the amazing deeds you've worked in service to our collective survival. I want to take this opportunity to personally thank you. It pales in contrast to the great work of the Sylvani. So many owe their lives to your efforts. I will be returning to the surface today. I pray my expedition does not contribute to the number of people already in your care. Departing again so soon, I sense a conflicted spirit in you. Tell me, young one, what weighs on your mind? There isn't a soul in Dalark without a troubled mind, matriarch. I'm no exception. This is different. Yes, you've experienced unnatural dreams. How could you know that? The power of hedge magic has given me the privilege of an ability some would consider clairvoyance. My sleep has been plagued by dark visions for many months. They began when this Vambrace entered my possession. The craftsmanship of your Vambrace is of archonic origin. These relics must be handled carefully. Those who come into contact with such objects may awaken deeper, latent talents. Do you believe these visions could be omens? The Archons had a natural skill called Sight Beyond. It allowed them to perceive fragments of future realities. When this ability manifests in mortals, it requires much divination. How did your vision make you feel? It was a dream of peace, it was a dream of rebirth, it was a dream of death. Well, Lyric freaks out every time. But I don't understand why. We just walk down a hallway. I guess I'll go with rebirth. It's somewhere in the middle between how I perceive it and how she perceives it. Weak. Whenever people moving back to morning shift. They'll learn. You're probably anticipating more trouble than it'll end up being. The stream is always the same. I am alone, engulfed in darkness. Then, from the shadows, a ghostly blade strikes me down. Oh, is that what happens? In my final moments, a sense of renewal overcomes me. I feel reborn with new purpose. Stand or fall, the frame of one's mind, in the face of such adversity, will shape that individual. Your heart is resolute, filled with the raging fire of passion. They just want me to make this dirty. Do not risk severing your tether to humanity in the pursuit of what you believe is right. For this, I must strongly advise future caution. Go forward, face the darkness, but do not allow it to swallow you. I read too many romance novels. Woo! Extra perk! Extra perk! Extra perk! Your words are full of wisdom, matriarch. I will bear them in mind. Unfortunately, I must leave now, as I have much to attend to. Before you depart, I have a request of you. My hedge warden said she met you at the workshop. Until recently, I have been providing Volsod an aid for experiments in the construction of his golems. I ended that support when I learned he had deceived me into magicking a relic he planned to enchant with blood magic. If he has sought your cooperation in using this profane item, I ask that you deny him your aid. The Naziri are not motivated to help Volsung out of altruism. Please do not underestimate the obscene power of their blood magic, or the ruin it can bring. Thank you for coming here. I pray that the Oversoul may surround and protect you on the journey ahead. Ha! She said ahead. Dine of mine entire ass! Oh my fucking A. We've been blessed, chat. Prithee, dine of my entire ass. Alright, well, I know how to ask next time. I like that just one of them has sunglasses. Just a single sunglassed booty. Ooh, let me perk myself. Okay, so we cannot upgrade war dogs anymore. I'm going to get pack rat. Pack horse, whatever. Because again, my companions are doing enough in these departments that I don't need it. I would like extra health and vigor. Maybe I should get the vigor. I feel like the extra 20 will be really good for us. So we can hold 45, I suppose. 100 and whatever. Yeah, we're at 154 out of 126. So that's pretty good. I want to check this board. There's not as many people over here now. Tristan Vasna. Beatrix. Yeah, so basically each of these characters is the same. None of these characters has unique stats. So like Beatrix has the same stats as Maya. Because they're both fencers. This whatever, we found, this guy, Steiner, Fusilier, has the same stats as Luther. We've not come across any scoundrels yet, though. Great fighter. Got decent Overwatch. Able. Berserker got real good fighting stat there. Combat stat. I think we'll just keep... Oh shit, the Sylvani's gone. That sucks. So, I've been trying to get rid of... or give Maya an upgrade so that we don't have to take Jinwo. We can get someone with healing. And, backfired. That totally backfired. Okay, so our main quest is over there. We just checked here. We have some, a couple of places down below. What's over here now? I make the case that this is dirty without us making it. I mean, it's just between the voice and the word choice. You just, like, it's unavoidable, you know? Ass dining! Vohayo! Watching someone play it, and I feel like Disco Elysium. It's already on my wish list. It's already on my wish list. I've been meaning to ask Will what he thought about it. Will as in Viking Blonde. Because I know that he'll, without spoilers, I think he said that he wasn't into it. And I'm curious as to why. Da-dum, da-dum, ba-da. What do I have? I have... What is this? Dev Espresso Brew, hell yeah. Herbal Patch. So we've got max everything. Got some healing. I could use some more cocktails. I've got a splint, a syrup, and herbal tincture. Naziri, Vox, Splint, Sylvani. Just like intercourse. Thank you, Bear, for that host. Splint, Sylvani, Vox. We need another smelling salts. So I will buy this, and it actually weighs stuff. Such bullshit. All right, we have a leather cuirass. Got a fur vest, leather gauntlets. Fire kit! Yes! Hell yes. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Hell yes, let's fucking go. Fucking fuck!
Aha!
My favorite human, what are you looking for? Do. Also, I will probably buy some mid rations because those give health and vigor. But I want this dowsing rod because I'm gonna do some crafting. So that's why I got very excited. What's YMMV? Your mother's meniscus vagina. Ew! 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 Your mileage may vary. Sure, that too. Your mileage on your mother's meniscus vagina. What's a meniscus again? I don't even remember. What's a meniscus? It was just like a vagina in the knee. Okay, meniscus is in your knee. So it's a vaginal knee. Vaginy. Ah, where could she have gone off to this time? Lyric, just the lady I needed to see. I was passing through. Is everything okay? I hate to be a bother, but have you seen a cat roaming about Dalark by chance? A cat? As in your pet? My dear little Nobby. That's a cute name. I'm fairly certain it means cat in Korean. So, the tattoo that I don't like to talk about, the one with the bunny. The bunny is Doki, and the cat is Nabi. My shitty toxic ex has the tattoo of Nabi from the cartoon There She Is, which is a really, really cute and sweet little series of animations that I urge you all to watch. But I'm like, oh, that's cute. I wonder if that's a reference. And then on the other hand, ew, 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 get it off of me. Warring with me. I'm like, adorable! Ew, ew, ew! Yes, I would say vaginal knees are very good, yes. Anyway, my dear little Nabi usually returns by this time of night. The truth is, I haven't seen her for days. It's so unlike her. What does she look like? Oh, I'm sure you'll recognize her. She's the only cat down here, after all. If you manage to track down that little rascal, I'll make sure it's worth your while. I'm no pet detective, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to ask around. That's the spirit. You gotta get in the mind of a cat. Where would you be if you had pointy ears and a tail? With you! I'd be you. Sounds like you're better suited to looking for this feline. Anyway, where was she last seen? She's usually hanging out with those scoundrels in the back alley. Very unladylike, if you ask me. But you might want to start there. Is this the back alley that you want me to go into? Fucking wink wonk? Is work going all right? Yeah, everything's fine.
Oh.
I knew from the moment I saw you a wind of change was in the air. Well, it does look like business is going well. The people are happier. Business. Yes, that's what we're calling that. But I don't owe you an answer. All right. Market's balanced. I don't know why, I felt like I didn't want to be in that conversation. I yeeted myself from the conversation. So yeah, we're gonna go... I don't know what back alley she's talking about. Down here? Honestly, how do you drink so much? Don't be such a prude. You need to get in on some of this action. Have either of you seen a cat around here? You mean Nabi? She hasn't been by lately. I saw her. That's great news. Where was she? Pardon, my friend. She's had a bit to drink today. Hey, let me talk. I saw her at the Lost Lady begging for table scraps. I saw her with my own 2 eyes. Thanks. I'll keep up the search. I'm also just doing a little wander. Yeet! For codex pages. Yeet, 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 yeet. I've spent a decent amount of time with Will since the new year. And he likes the yeet word. By Orgrim's beard, it's a not Orgrim, Orgram. Similar. It's a cold night. I thought your beard's biggest benefit was keeping you warm. I don't mean to interrupt, but have you seen a cat around here? A cat, eh? Yeah, I've seen that little scoundrel skulking about. Huh, you're the one who keeps giving it table scraps. I always tell him it's a bad idea to feed the strays. She's skittish around dwarfs. It's the only way she'd approach. Still won't let me hold her, though. Aw, he just wants to hug the kitty! She's not a stray. I don't see her here, though. I saw her meander off toward the shanties once. Didn't care to follow her off to that wretched place myself. Why don't you take this? With a little luck, she might approach you. We've received table scraps. She might even let you pick her up. Better you than a thick dwarf. I'll take a thick dwarf. Hell yeah. I'll take all manner. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. How about this? I'll take all manner of thick people. I was gonna say I'll take all manner of thick things and, you know. Actually, I do want parts of the table. We need wood planks to craft the things that I want. Which reminds me, I'm gonna do that crafting right now. Thick table legs. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have enough scrap metal. That sucks. Okay, so we need 3. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 scrap. And we have 4. So we would have 1, and we would need 1, 2, 3 ecto. We've got 4 academic clutter. So we don't need more of that yet. And then we would need... Fuck, we need rope and thread. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rope. And thread. And 5 junk. And then we need... So we need 1 more wood. And 2 more chains. This'll make it easier for me to make sure that we don't get encumbered with the wrong stuff. Is there anything else that I wanted? Adventurer vest? Yeah. So we need all of the... We can buy splints. We need a fuck ton of rope and thread, so always get rope and thread because we need 4 more after those 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3. So we need like 13 rope and thread if we're going to make the fur vests that we have into the fine vests. And then we need 5 scrap metal for this. So 10 extra scrap metal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 13 scrap metal. And 2 durian oil. Okay. Cool. And then these things I'll worry about when I get there. But for now, I don't need to pick up anything that isn't those items. I was really hoping, really hoping, just like intercourse. For intercourse. Thank you, Wormy, for that host. Including the kind that run fast. What? The kind of table that runs fast? Gotta print, yeah. We need good knee pads for all of our vaginas. Oh boy. Okay, so I can't actually craft the thing that I thought I was going to be able to craft, which was a camping kit, because we don't have any rope and thread. And I didn't see any rope and thread being sold anywhere. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Hammer my vagina, doctor! stupid. That is so dumb. Oh, man. My jokes are something else. I don't even know, guys. I don't know. So in terms of crafting, let me just see. Mid pouch. I want rations. Can I not craft rations? I can craft a light ration. Yeah, let me look one more time to see the consumables. Let's see what I can craft in terms of consumables, because I know I have a lot of stuff to craft that sort of thing. Mid ration. Mid ration takes, ooh, a heavy ration. Heavy ration requires a lava cocktail, okay. And an herbal pouch and toolbox. So that's... So toolbox, if we have other stuff, are good for crafting these items here. And also junk. So junk and toolboxes, and I'm always going to pick up the health and that sort of thing. Med crate, ooh. We can craft splints, I'd rather just buy them though. There must be something in the background in the music of this. Are you guys hearing the music? Thick McRun Fast. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, yes. Neglecta 4, the vaginy. It's so dumb. Alright, and so to craft vigor things, we need seasonings and wood planks. So that's where all my planks have been going. Brew. We need seasonings and wood and seeds. Seasonings and woods and seeds. Wood and seeds and shit. But I don't want to use my planks for that, so before we leave, I'll just buy things. I am not going very fast in this game today, huh? But anyway, can you guys hear that music? Remember me and my ex-girlfriend had a period where our in-joke was this start of a porn movie that was on YouTube because it was the safe for work part. The writing was so intentionally dumb, it was amazing. Please do share. It sounds hilarious. Don't remember the title and probably shouldn't share it given the full movie is obviously not safe for work. I mean, there's Discord. My Discord is not a safe for work Discord. It is the, hey, you want to violate TOS? Like, within reason, obviously. These are the personal changes of Mithra. Fine. Chamber me daddy? Yes! I knew we'd get a codex page. If I find it, I'll put it on Discord. Well, thank you for your sacrifice. So we must sacrifice to the lewdness of the gods. It shall be glorious. I need more water. Good thing I'm almost coming up on a break. This game is just blah 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 blah. Conveniently, our cat search is in here. Looking for a cat in here. Anyway, the music in that area reminds me of Love Song, whatever version. Pick your favorite. Whenever I'm alone with you, da-na-na, you make me feel like I am free again. I'm most familiar with the 311 version personally, because that's the one I grew up with. But there must be some refrain in there that's similar enough. Wasn't I supposed to find a cat in here, or find someone to talk to about a cat in here? Hi, kitty, you're so cute. It's the cat. Come here, Nobby. Come on, good girl. What were you doing all the way out here? Naraya is going to be so happy to see you. So now we gotta carry the cat back? Are we snuggling the kitty? Oh my goodness, I feel so special snuggling the kitty! Kitty snuggles hype! I'm so used to AG2Q, I'm hearing the audience in the background of my head going, hype! I'm a little bummed that I don't have the stuff to craft... wait, wrong way. I'm bummed that I don't have the stuff to craft the thing for Maya. I'm gonna see if I can buy it and buy what I need in here just so I can finish the craft. Finish the craft! So to get, I need planks of wood, I need 1 wood and 2 chains, and I don't see any of that for sale in here. Unfortunate. I don't think they sell those things. Yeah. Unfortunate. We'll have to check Gerard. I think that I will probably not carry around the stuff to craft it with me because I want to be able to pick up as much as possible. Narai, I have a surprise for you. Someone who misses her mommy very much. You found her. You found Nobby. Give her here. This isn't my sweet Nobby. She's white. What do you mean this isn't Nobby? You said she was the only cat in Dalark. Well, apparently I was wrong. I've never seen this stray. You should probably put her back where you found her. No! We have a kitty now. Thought about getting a cat. Don't know if that was here. No. I thought you were much more a dog person. I'm all about that cat. About that cat. So furry. I'm all about that cat. About that cat. So furry. So do I just have a cat in my inventory now? Do I just possess a cat? I just have a cat. It's so quiet. It's so cute. Look at this little baby kitty. Can we put the cat in our room? I hope we can put the cat in our room. I'm very excited for that. I hope we can keep this kitty. I'm not putting the cat back. I'm just gonna walk and see. So it does want me to put the cat... I'm not putting the cat back in there. That's my cat. This is my cat now. I hope we get to keep the cat. Also, I'm gonna change our outfit. We didn't really get to wear this one very much. Yes, put this back on. We're so cute. It's also much more animu. So theoretically, I don't know if I can put the cat in here. I was hoping that if we just came back that it would... Yeah, the cat is a quest item, so unfortunately we can't keep the cat. But we did get to carry it and feed it. Yeah, I see what you mean, Wormy. So do I have to go all the way back down? I mean, maybe this is where Nabi was. Do 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 do. Gotta go all the way back. Oh! Is that? No way. No good dish baby. Definitely matches Nabi's description. You're a little grump. What's with the dress? I didn't take Narai for the type who'd dress up her cat. Someone's getting uppity. Is this your friend? Do we get to give her 2 kitties? Aww! You two make quite the pair. Too bad it's time to go back to your mother. Oh, they're so happy. Oh, wait a second. You're a boy? Is that your girlfriend? No wonder you look so grumpy. You'd better be the right cat. Please tell me you're taking both of the cats. Please tell me you found my sweet Nabi. Recognize this little one? Nabi! My little princess is finally back home. Yeah, about that. I think Nabi may want you to reconsider the dress. Whatever do you mean? Nabi's perfectly happy with it. I've never seen a lovelier cat. Nabi's been living in the shanties with his girlfriend, the last cat I brought here. Ridiculous. Nabi would never be caught dead with that little shanty harlot you brought back. Secondly... Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm speechless. I shouldn't ask how that little detail escaped you. I'm sure he's just happy to be back home. Well, a deal is a deal. Thank you for bringing Nabi home. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Catsuit! Nabi and I may have to revisit his wardrobe. Personally, I think he's taken a liking to being so posh. Watch us not be the right cat. That would also have been pretty amusing. But maybe we get to keep girlfriend cat. Maybe we get to keep girlfriend and then we can bring them on play dates. We could bring them on play dates. You thought the cat would start talking? I also anticipated that. I was like, I wonder. Just wearing a kimono? I thought a kimono wasn't gendered clothing item. Well, there's there's kimonos, and then there's another type of dress that has a similar look that's not as formal as a kimono. But either way, I think you might be right. Grumpy cat lives. Aw. I actually have a grumpy cat. One of the only nice things that my shitty toxic ex did is that he got me a grumpy cat for some birthday or holiday or something. I call him... Well, my grumpy cat is a boy, and I call him Gwumps. He's named Gwumps. Do I still have this cat in my inventory? No. Dang it. I really wanted the kitty. We're gonna change our outfit, though. It better be super adorable. Where is it? Cat suit! Hell yeah! A form-fitting suit that will allow its wearer to go on the prowl in style. Oh! Hell yeah! Damn! I was not into lyric before, but I sure am now. I don't know what that says about me. But, ooh, yeah. We have no ass in this costume, though. It me. I'm working on it, though. I look so cute. A year later, they noticed the dick. Don't you usually notice their nuts, though? That's like right there. That's like in your face. Anyway, let's take a look. Ooh, find the cure to wraith poisoning. I think I think I want to help. I think I want to help him. I mean, it's already been created. Anyway, so I think that's all of our quest things. I'm gonna get geared up so that we can go on the trip. Laters, bye Fenris. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you have a lovely day. Hope you have a lovely day, and we'll see you another time. Or night, or whatever. Okay. Do. So I'm keeping all of this, because all of this is used in crafting. Some of it we want more than other things, but I don't know, I don't know what's going to use what items later on. So we've got a fire kit and a dowsing rod, and yeah, I will just put these in here as well, because they're for crafting. And then I'm keeping all of this stuff because it's for healing. But that's good. We're at 58 out of 126. So, I'm gonna go... Let's see, let's do some quick maths here. We've got 18 hit points. I'm gonna scribble all over everything. We've got 18 and 12. I'm looking at just how much effective health we have and vigor. We've got one of these, so that's +2, +9, and +4, and 3, and 7. Okay, so 7 and 3 would be 10. 4 and 2 is 6, +9 is 15. So that's 25, 35, 36, 37, 47 +8 would be 65. Okay, so we have essentially 65 healings is. And then in terms, I think we'll want to buy some vigor stuff. So we've got vigor 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 + 6 is 20. I'm not counting the full heal. So we've only got 20 for vigor. So let's go back to the marketplace. We're gonna buy some stuff. I'm gonna take my break, and then we're gonna go and fight things. Woo! I always forget which way this marketplace. It's also called a kimono. Yeah, there's just different types of kimono, I believe. This thing in one of the Persona games, the ladies in your team were all wearing kimonos for festival, and it was considered fancy. Oh yeah, you see that in the animus all the time. Oh? See it in the animus. Actually, she doesn't have any... Oh, fuck. Well, that's bad. Do you have any vigor things for me? Yeah, you're the vigor monger. The vigor monger. What did we need to brew? To brew things would be seasonings, wood, and seeds. Yeah, I don't want to use wood. So I will just buy a bunch of these. They are 3. They weigh 3. That sucks. So that's 12. So we've got 32. That's another 12. So that's 48, 44. Right? Just like intercourse.
Fiona, my love.
Yukata! That's the one I was trying to think of. Thank you. Thank you, Harmotimos. Someone tried to trademark kimono? Oh boy. How are you, love? Thanks for sticking your viewers in here. I'll get a couple more. So we're at like 50. That should be good. And we can probably buy some more from Gerard on the way. So, I'm gonna go over to where the main quest lives. And we'll see if they send me on a goose chase or if I can just pick where I'm going. Chasing geese. Lyric, do you have a moment? We've met, but I don't believe I've had the pleasure of a proper introduction. Look how hot she looks there. Hang! You may call me Divinia. I have a request of you, and it concerns the cursed relic in your possession. Talindra has already made her concerns known to me. I won't stop you, but you should know that cunning dwarf deceived our matriarch into enchanting the adamant heart. It is now an unholy fusion of hedge and blood magic. Why is it unholy? It's a beautiful construction. It's merging the two. Lucifer gave me some boots for East last night. And holy food, so fresh, you can't take them off. I need to get work boots. That's my next purchase, is to get boots that are water resistant and are not going to break the bank. I've been meaning to take a trip over to like Nordstrom Rack or fucking somewhere else. I just haven't gone yet because spending money on myself is yucky. Yeah, they don't need to be like super fancy work boots. I just need something. All of my boots have a heel on them. Or they're my Harley Davidson motorcycle boots, which if I'm standing all day are super comfortable. But if you walk in them, you immediately get blisters because you're not supposed to walk in motorcycle boots. So I need something that is flat, that doesn't have a heel, and is just like comfortable enough to stand and walk around in all day, and is slightly water resistant. They can be cheap. It doesn't really matter. I also have my mom got me Dr. Scholl's inserts, so if they're not the most comfortable, that would probably do enough. Send you some links. Waited tables for years between that and dog grooming. No, it's good. Yeah, please. Sure do. Are all the elves tall? You know, I haven't paid attention to how tall the people are. Oof, yeah, that's no good. Buy tent sealant for your sneakers. Interesting. Well, the only sneakers I've got Converse and running shoes. I'm not going to be spraying those with anything. And they don't have to be like good to be outside in the rain. I have rain boots, but it's just I tend to splash water on my toes a lot when I'm trading the water out for the buckets. Or like if I take the flowers out, they'll drip on my toes, and that just goes straight through my running shoes. I wear my running shoes to work unless it's really, really rainy outside, in which case I wear my rain boots. Anyway, unholy fusion. Had she known that he planned to use it for such nefarious means, she would have never agreed to help him. This was a serious affront to her goodwill. Should you find one of his labs, perhaps you will discover the true measure of his ethics. If you are so inclined to change your mind, please ensure it is never used. I will consider your request, Divinia. May the Oversoul guide you. All right, so we'll poke around before we decide what to do. I'm gonna go on a short break. I need to use the bathroom and definitely need more water. Gotta keep hydrated, do a little stretching. I will be back in about 2 minutes. Please enjoy the tunes, and when we get back, we will be in combat. We will be fighting our way towards a boss.